So, hello everyone, welcome to this session. I'll be dealing with data analytics. Will be focusing on different terms that are used when it comes to technological evolution in this particular aspect. So, we'll be looking at different terms, which now at first we'll be discussing about AI, we'll be discussing about ML, we'll be discussing about the L, we'll also be discussing about the S. And the ML and the S will not literally mean driving license or data science. It's mean data science, I mean, for that particular case. So let's get to see the meaning of these abbreviations that we have highlighted. For artificial intelligence, for AI, it's artificial intelligence. For ML, it's machine learning. When we talk about the L, we'll be talking about deep learning. Then if we mention the S, we'll be talking about now data science, we have mentioned earlier on. So we'll be focusing on these four fields of concern when it comes to the technology evolution aspect of it. So let's get to see exactly how do they really appear or how do they interrelate to each other. So having this as a scope of artificial intelligence field, we'll be seeing that we have another subfield in the artificial intelligence field, which we call now machine learning for this particular case. And when we mention about machine learning, you'll be seeing that in machine learning, we have another specialization that is form of biological functions, but for this case, but it is meaning deep learning aspect of concern. So this is how these three interrelate to each other. We have AL as the general word, then we have specialization as the deep learning, and this specialization is for machine learning aspect of concern. So this is what literally they mean when we talk about them. So let's get to definition and understanding each and every term as highlighted earlier on. We have artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, it is a technology that enables computer and digital devices to mimic human intelligence. So further to understand what is artificial intelligence, we can see that it's the aspect of creating systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. These tasks include now problem solving. We have understanding of natural languages, as well as now recognizing patterns in data or historical patterns that have been established by data collection. And then it can go to the extent of now making decisions in terms of now artificial intelligence. So there are different aspects of concern. When we talk about subfield of application of artificial intelligence, we can see there is text AI, there is visual AI, there is interactive AI, we have analytics AI, we have functional AI. And even getting out to the types of application, we talk about this aspect of concern. It is now where we get to the point and understand that types of artificial intelligence in this particular case, there is narrow AI, we have general AI, we have super AI, we have the active machines. Then we get to see that we have limited memories, theory of mind, and even self-aware. These are different types of artificial intelligence cases in our day-to-day life. So let's get to the other aspect, which is now machine learning. What is machine learning? It is a subfield of AI, as we have seen, but this particular case, it focuses on development of algorithms and statistical models that enable computers to learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed. So this is what it means for this case. We have to see that it's a matter of developing algorithms or statistical models, which now will be able to compute and improve as they get to understand. And there's no explicit programming of those particular models on what to do. They just learn from the data that we use. For that particular case, you might want to note better to understand exactly how does this really happen. And we can see that machine learning will use data to iteratively learn and make decisions or even make predictions from what it has learned from that particular data. That's typically what it means when we talk about machine learning. Let's talk about deep learning. Deep learning for this case, we see that deep learning involves now aspect of neurons. In biological terms, we have neurons that are illustrated in this particular image, where now they mimic the human brains of how they work when they are transferring stimulations from different nerves to the nucleus. And that's when now we get to understand that deep learning It is a specialized subset of machine learning, which now deals with algorithm inspired by the structure and function of human brain neural networks aspect of concern. That's how we get to see a matter of deep learning aspect of it. And now we can talk about how does it work in machine learning or deep learning aspect of concern. We have input nodes. These are aspects of, we have input layers. This is where we put in our data set. Then we have hidden layers. These hidden layers, they are specific now like the human brains. They get to understand the patterns in this particular input so that they can make predictions or even decisions as a matter of fact in relation to what the output information that was carried in that particular concern. So this deep learning is not raised in different areas of concern, which include image recognition. We have speech recognition. We have natural language processing recognition aspect of it. These are also usage of now deep learning in terms of practicality. And with that now, we haven't seen that we have already understood everything now. We can look at now natural language processing. Natural language processing in this particular case, it comes from two aspects of concern. We have computer science and we have artificial intelligence. So it's a subfield of computer science as well as artificial intelligence. So when you combine these two, you get now to have NLP, which now we mean natural language processing. So to understand the meaning of it, these are subfields of AI and computer science that focuses on interaction between computers and humans. And how do these two interact? It is through the natural language aspect of concern. That is what we mean for this particular case. So we've already seen everything in a scope and we get to understand that. So talking about, we can summarize each and everything by saying that now artificial intelligence is the overarching field that encompasses of machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing aspect of concern. So talking about the last one that we have not illustrated in this particular aspect of concern, when we talk about machine learning and deep learning, the aspect of using data to extract insights and patterns so that you can rely on those insights to make decisions or even predictions. It is what we call data science for that particular case. And that's what we get to aspect of concern. So thank you very much. And looking forward to see you in the next recording that will be